Hey there, Destiny. Are you going to do the list? Well, it's only you at the moment. How are you going? So we'll get your reading done. What is your question, Destiny? We'll get you done. Just be prepared. Usually when I turn it on within the first 5 or 6 minutes, people start to stream in. Usually when there's nobody here, I start doing star signs. I'm deciding whether to be online every day. I might not be online tomorrow. I wasn't going to come online today. I'm not really feeling it, but we'll see how we go. Let's have a look. I have to excuse my hair. I washed my hair this morning. It's just flopping all over my face. I do want to get offline today and get out of this house. I had to look up how far the distance is to see whether I can go out and have a walk elsewhere, but I'll have a look. It does look like it might pelt it down out there later on, so I don't want to miss out on the still weather. Hey there, Brooklyn. How are you going? So far it's just you and Destiny in the room. So, Destiny, what would you like me to have a look at for you? Hope everybody's having a great weekend, if it's still the weekend there. Mine was okay. Seen the whales yesterday. Seen them about 4 or 5 times for the first time, but husband didn't catch anything with the drone. I'm saying, I've got the binoculars saying, they're there, go to the left, bring the drone to the left, and I could see them through the binoculars and spurting shooting the spray up out of their thing at the top. And I could see them, the fin going like this up on top of the water. It was really, really lovely. And the husband's drone was sort of like, I couldn't tell how far the drone was out or how far they were out. All I could tell is they're in that vicinity somewhere. Needless to say, we didn't get any footage whatsoever. Anyway, Destiny, I'm waiting to see what it is you wanted. Oh, hey there, Josephina. Since the financial year, Josephina, where are you? Are you in Australia? Because it's financial year now. 30th of June is financial year here. If you're overseas, you're talking about January. Oh, you're in America, so you're talking about way back. I haven't been doing live. I did live September last year, about maybe 3 or 4 times I went live. That was in the night time. And then I started the lives this year. I went on 1 day a week to start with, I think in February, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look over my things. But now I've been trying to go every day, but then I've had some emotional dramas and crap going on for myself. And I just didn't feel like reading. I felt a bit weird this morning as well. Been having some strange dreams. Does anybody in here, I do dreams myself. I look at dreams. Does anybody look into dreams at all? Been dreaming about library twice now. Twice been dreaming about a library. One of the libraries was futuristic. It was like I was in the future. Everything was white and wonderful, and I had the books in my hand. I didn't read them, but everything was sort of like there was hardly any people, and everything was futuristic and really, really nice, and the sun was shining. The next one I had was a little trinkety sort of shop, and both of them had the old ladies protecting the library. The first one with the futuristic had the old ladies out the front of the library that would let me in. The second one was sort of like I went back in time to when I was young and these shops that aren't there anymore. And I went into the shop and I noticed all the walls was books. I didn't look at any of the books. I didn't touch any of the books, but I thought, when I woke up, I thought, why am I dreaming about books and library and all of that? So if anybody's got any ideas on that. Now, everybody that's in the room, Destiny and Joanna and Brooklyn, I need a list to happen. We've got some new people here. Welcome to the room, everybody that's new here. Yes, you can get a free reading. The free readings, all you need to do is subscribe. Subscription doesn't cost you anything, guys. If you log on to YouTube and it sends you a message saying, do you want to do the trial, just skip the trial if you don't want it. But yeah, you do not have to pay for subscription. So I need everybody to hit that subscription button, and also hit the notification bell so you know when I'm live, and put a thumbs up on the video. So I've got a fair few people in the room right now and I only see 2 thumbs up at the moment. Yeah, we need the list of everybody that's come into the room. So far, guys, is Destiny is first. So we got Destiny, Brooklyn, Lisa, Josephina. Oh, no, my mouse is not working again. There we go. Josephina. Oh, I shouldn't touch this. Sarah and Pallavi. And that's the list, okay? Destiny was actually first. So Destiny, Brooklyn, and then the others, okay? And then, of course, you, Joanna, as well. Welcome to the room. So Destiny, I do, but making the list, hold on. Yeah, Destiny wants a reading. So Destiny, I'll shuffle up on your name anyway. Now the free list, guys, it looks like we've lost a lot of people again. A whole load of people coming in, and now it's, I don't know, I don't think the number thing works on here, because sometimes there's been people saying I'm here, and I count like 5 people saying that they're here, and then it tells me there's 2 people in the room. Now it's just jumped up to 5 people. Funny enough, I just said 5 people in the room. I've got 5 thumbs up and 5 people in the room, so 5 must mean something to me at the moment. I do know my father-in-law was born in May. Maybe it's something to do with him. I went down from who came in on the chat. Yeah. Okay, so it was Destiny, Brooklyn, Lisa, Josephina, Sarah, and Pallavi. Okay, so that's the list, guys. That's the list. Now, if you do want a more detailed question, sort of answer reading, you need to pay that $5 donation. The library dream represents a storehouse in your experiences in life as well as your intellect. If well ordered, it means you handle knowledge well if someone guides you. Yeah, well, the first dream, the library, it was all very futuristic. Everything was white and clean and perfect, and people were, it was almost like people were talking with their minds in this very white library. And I had the 3 books in my hand that I had selected. And all I remember is one of them was blue with gold writing on it. I never opened it. The second dream, the shop itself was like a secondhand shop. There was secondhand clothing. And the reason I went into the shop, at first when I noticed it, it wasn't a library, but it had books everywhere on the shelves and everything was where it needed to be. But the shop itself was a secondhand shop, and there was sort of like trinket things and toys. And I went in there because there was baby clothing, knitted, crocheted and knitted baby clothing. And I do have a new baby in the family. And I went, oh, that's different. It's purple. And there was a purple baby's knitted garment hanging up. And then when I went into this shop, that shop was back in time from when I was little. But the other dream was futuristic, like what things are going to look like in 10 or 20 years' time. But I also had another dream where it was now, and people were all gathered protesting about certain things going on in the world right now. And there was protests going on everywhere. And then I remember walking along feeling like I was so alone. And then when I looked up, it was futuristic again. And there was hardly any people anywhere. Everything was all clean and white and really calm and nice. But inside of myself, I just felt like I'm alone here, like everyone's gone or something like that. So, yeah, I've had 2 dreams of library, 2 dreams of this futuristic sort of, not even science sci-fi. It was like it was real. Like this is a place I'm going to actually be sometime. Yeah, I know that the sun's shining on you in a dream or shining somewhere. Oh, and part of another dream before I got to this old sort of library place, both the library places, the futuristic one and the old one, had a very old woman, sort of almost like the gatekeeper to that place. Someone told me that it could be Akashic Records. It could be something to do with Akashic Records. Okay, anyway, so sounds like a rapture. I'll look that one up. You'll have to send me a message on WhatsApp what you think about that, King Kwan, because I do know that you're very, very good with your cards. Okay, so King Kwan has donated. For those of you new here, Josephina, Sarah, Pallavi, I do believe, has been here before. Everybody else has been here before. Sarah and Josephina, I'm not too sure if you guys have been here or not. But yeah, subscribe. Yeah, so let's get into it for you, King Kwan. So if you are new here, I'm doing a donation reading which jumps the list. Yeah, I was just wondering if there's anybody online that really investigates with dreams and things like that. I do know that the dream where the library was old, the way I got there, I was driving a motorbike, and my sister and I were the same age we are now. And then on the back of the bike behind my sister was my son, who was only 2 years old in the dream. And the place we went to was back in time when he was 2 years old. The shopping centre, everything was back how it used to be. And then I wanted to go into this place, and I did look around at the books, but I was going to get the books, but then I didn't touch the books, and I was looking at the baby stuff. And then I woke up and thought, what the hell with this library? But I did like that I was driving the motorbike, because that means driving your life. So that's good. And plus I did like that all of the dreams have had the sunlight and the light everywhere. It hasn't been dark or dingy or anything like that. Hopefully it means that I'm crawling out of the pit that I've been in for the last 12 months. Okay, so King Kwan, I'm waiting to see... King Kwan, have you put your question on here? Now, people, if you do a donation, you can put the question on your donation. It'll show up in there if you... Okay, thank you for the donation. I can see it there, but I don't see a question. A call to meditation. Yeah, Josephina, you've been here before. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. What do I need to let go of to move forward in my journey? Okay, King Kwan. So what we're going to do is put 333 for you, and then you can read your tarots the way you read them, and I'll read them the way I read them. I have been asked again by someone about me doing a course on teaching people how to read the poker deck. So if you are interested in that, guys, please just flick me an email. If you're on my WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp message. Hey, Rhonda, I'm wondering if we haven't seen Enrico for all last week. Enrico wasn't online. The week before, he was barely online. He did say he wasn't well with the flu or something. But he did also say he was starting back at work. So fingers crossed, hopefully when we see Enrico, he's going to tell us that he's working again. Because it is July going into August, and I did say around July I felt like he'd have to wait. Yeah, I miss him as well. Like he's usually in here helping out with the room, prompting me. Yeah, I think meditation, I did one, I think, over the weekend. I think I need to do a lot more. I did before I went to sleep, I think it was on Friday before I went to sleep, I did a letting go one, or it might have been Thursday, because I don't know if it was Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday, where I just could not shut down. I ended up sitting upstairs in the other side of the house, and until my hubby come up and found me at 2 o'clock in the morning, said, "What are you doing? Like, come to bed." And I'm going, I can't shut down, can't sleep. My brain was just going, da, 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 da. This means this, and why did this person say that, and what's it? It was just crazy. Okay, so what does Taquan need to let go of? Taquan. If anybody's got any ideas on how I build up, I just looked up there. I've got 1111 on my screen, guys. 1111. That thing last night I was telling you about, I don't know if you've listened to the message yet, Rhonda, at the end of everything last night, just before I was going to sleep, I looked at my watch and it was on 11:11 last night, and I just looked up there and it was on 11:11. So it started again with all these 111s everywhere. I've been making wishes. They don't seem to be happening, but I'll keep making them. Perfect timing for your reading. Yes, it is. Taquan. So let's see. What do we get for you, Taquan? Take note of what your reading time is. 16 minutes, Taquan, and save this reading so that you can come back over it. Anybody, if you want to do that, even with your mini reading, and you want to come back and look at it to see if anything's happened, I have been getting some messages from different people saying that stuff I've told them is happening. Taquan, I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing here. What do you need to let go of? You need to let go of the past, for starters. Someone that was irresponsible with their actions, maybe you. Maybe you were irresponsible with what you said, where you went, something to do with work maybe money as well. So there is something in the past that there is a forced change you went through. It could be around your money. It could be around your social life, whatever. We've got this 7 of Spades sitting here. This is telling me that, and it is sitting in the past in the problem area. It's forced changes. So if you know that for you to have a certain thing in your life, Taquan, that you have to change. Like, let's say you meet somebody and they are Catholic, and to be with them, you know that you have to be Catholic as well, but it's just not something you feel you can do. I feel like that's what this is. I feel like you're constantly trying to reinvent yourself when you need to just be who you are. We have someone in your past that needs to grow up here. Someone that they're very captivating. They're a lot of fun. They're a hard worker. They want to rush about and put news in everybody's face. They want to be the one that tells everybody how it is. But they just need to grow up. It's sort of like growing up in the past. Now, it could be actually about a child as well around you. There's some sort of dealings going on with a child. Now, I do feel like this could be to do with buying property, investing in your future. It could be buying something like of value, a car, a property, a new business or something. All of these things are sitting in your past or your problem area here. On the totally different note, if you've had any kind of injury, you need to see a new doctor about it, because this can be some sort of repair that would help. So let's say you broke your leg when you were 10 years old, and it's starting to give you problems. You might need to see a new doctor to get help with some sort of painful type thing. But this could be mental pain as well. So your tarots, you're becoming more religious. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Taquan. What's the messages for Taquan? Oh, you're back, Brooklyn. It's okay, Brooklyn. People have to do what they got to do. Taquan. Yeah, we got the 6 of Cups, as you know. That's memory lane. Don't spend too much time in the past. Got to get that Google thing working. I've got the Google Home thing underneath my table. It was supposed to be so that I had nice spa music going in the background, but it says about logging in. Yeah, so don't spend too much time reminiscing over the past, wishing you could change something. You can't change it. Whatever's happened's happened. You've also got the sexual energy, the Empress there. Now that could be your mother as well. It doesn't have to be sexual. Got the mother of all here. To me, this is something your heart desires, to Quan. It's something that you're really, really wanting in your life, and you're striving for that feeling you had when you were 10 or when you were 12, or when things were nice and normal and easy. There was no bills to pay. There was no arguments going on. There was no betrayals or whatever. It's sort of like you're wanting that. You're wanting this stability thing. But I don't know. I mean, some men, they want children as well. You might be wanting a child down the track. You might be thinking about, I'd like to be a father, and then this would be a child here. And I know your background. I know things, what you're into and all the rest of it. But yeah, and it can be something to do with, this could be representing you being within your own power and exploring something new, but try and not hold on to the past, because you've got 2 cards about holding on to the past here, and a forced change that needs to happen around you. Now, sitting around you right now, this can be gossiping. It can be a lot of stress, a lot of hard work, jealousy even. We do have this very attractive male sitting here in the middle of your cards, Tuquan. It's almost like, I need that. I want that. I want to breathe that in and out. But are you doing things the right way here? This can be toxic. This can be substances. This can be drugs, alcohol, snorting cocaine, whatever. This can be going down the wrong path with the wrong people, hanging with the wrong crowd. It can be work too, where there's gossip and crap going on around you at work. We've got the cheating, lying, stealing card here. We've got 7 of Swords and 7 of Spades here on the table. So July, I feel like it's going to be a pretty stressful month. It's almost like you're going to go, thank God, unless you say the other word, thank fuck, that July's done. Like, July's done. I want to get into August, do something new. I feel like you or somebody else being left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles energy here. But 5 of Pentacles is almost like a new job, a new beginning to me, because it's 5 of Diamonds. 5 of Diamonds could be you're going to go and buy a new car, something like that. But 7s are spiritual numbers as well, and it can almost be like you want to change what you believe in. You want to, whatever you've been brought up underneath a certain umbrella, you're starting to realize there's a lot more to it, and there's stuff that you want now, but it's going against the grain of others. Now, your future outcome's looking nice. We have a friendship turning into, and it can be just a sexual thing, turning into something more solid here. So this is a friendship turning into a solid commitment with somebody. We do have the nighttime character coming out. This person's young, but you won't really know everything about them. Now, they could be dark, actually dark featured. They could be a nighttime worker. They could be police, law, military. They are young. They are quite young. And I don't know how old you are, King Kwan. I never asked you that. I just wanted to welcome Sohu. So is it Sehu? Welcome to the room, Sehu. I do believe you are new. Anybody that wants a free reading, that list is getting very, very large. So, Joanna, we might put a close on the list until I start doing my free readings. Just tell people not to go anywhere, but let's just put a close on that list at the moment. I don't know how long I'll stay online. It's feeling a bit out of sorts today. This is looking really nice, Taquan. So what do you need to let go of? How things used to be. How things used to be. If they're not happening, they're not happening. Have you ever heard the saying about, like, do you want to go up to that brick wall and hit your head on it again? And then go up to hit your head on the brick wall again? Are you expecting a different outcome? Doing the same thing but expecting the same outcome, a different outcome. I do feel you need to let go of whatever this is. If this is where you work, this is the crowd you hang in, this is the club you go to, this needs to stop. This is just not right for you. The 5 of Diamonds, as I said, the 5 of Pentacles, you can take that as you will. That's 5 of Diamonds to me. That's a new start. That's somewhere else. And it's speaking the truth that's true for you, the truth that's true for something else. But yeah, through that change is this friendship, love, stability, happiness, but there's still secrets there, okay? We got you manifesting your new future here with the Magician. And we've got the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords, you've got double fives here. You've got a lot of male energy coming out in the reading. Let's just move forward now. So the Five of Swords to me is like Five of Spades. Five of Spades can be lying either to yourself or to somebody else, or somebody's lying to you. But I do see nice things with a new relationship on the horizon there. It'll start as a friendship, but it's more balanced than that. It's something that helps you balance and make a commitment to your journey moving forward. It's almost like stuff hasn't been going the right direction and you're going to turn it all around. Okay, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing here, I'm actually doing a paid reading at the moment. So do not post your question until I get to you, and the moderators will ask you what your question is before it's your turn. Destiny, get ready, you're up next. Let's just grab you one of these, Tuquan. Hope this is helping, Tuquan. Action. Take some form of action without any regret. Examine what's holding you back right now and start taking action to cut this loose. Isn't this crazy? You said, what do I need to let go of? This is the card of cutting things loose, taking action, moving forward. What doesn't serve a purpose anymore? What people do you hang around? Have you been trying to talk to somebody and you just get nowhere? So just walk away from it. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes anymore. So you got the no maybe card. And let's just ask these. What do you need to know right now, Tuquan? If you've got a yes or no question, please ask it now, Tuquan. Fertility, babies, and new start. Like I said right at the beginning there, I don't know if you're thinking of a future of possibly having a child with somebody. But yeah, you got fertilities, babies, and new start. And I think in your paid reading, I said something about a baby. I can't remember if it was boy or girl. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. So I don't know what that is all about. Maybe you're going to meet somebody and they've got a child, got a little baby girl. But anyway, that's what I'm getting at the moment for you, Tuquan, and thank you for the donation. Destiny. Oh, hang on, Tuquan. You got the lover boy card coming here. This is someone that wants to put their arm around you, wants to console you, wants to go on the same journey with you. Not someone they all about themselves. They're all about family and union and unity and all of that sort of thing. Nice card. I'm a Leo. Here's a Gemini. What is it? How does KG feel about you? Been dreaming about him a lot. Leo and Gemini. I don't know much about star signs, but I know that's pretty fiery. After Destiny, who did we have up next? I think it was Brooklyn, wasn't it? It was Brooklyn up next. Brooklyn, get ready. Destiny. Let's look at your name. If you two were together before or you broke up or something like that, this is all about making up with each other. It's a nice surprise coming in. It's some sort of reunion, some sort of chitty chat. You ask, what does this person think about you? There is love and affection there, but there's also stress there. This is sort of like truth and lies we've got here. Double five means something. Also, it could mean somebody from spirit trying to tap into the reading that may have died or been born in May. They may be talking about five of us, five of them. I don't like that your cards are turning black on the end, but I do think this is all about working hard and studying and researching and working out what it is you want to do moving forward. This is like a nice get-together with each other. Let's go out. Let's have something to eat. I'm not seeing two people in a relationship solid together, loving each other, getting married, having kids, all of that. I'm just seeing friendships, fun, talking, going out, all that sort of stuff. So that's nice. But this here is, I don't know if there's something in your background or KG's background, but this can be changes that need to happen or have already happened that weren't expected. And some sort of fears or worries around, is it true? Isn't it true? Not too sure. Could even be sickness when I see this. It's sitting around a male as well. We've got 3 5s actually on the table. So 5 is very, very prominent in your reading. 5s is all about speaking your truth. You've got double 5s over here. Double 5s together. Double red 5s is very, very nice if you want a new car, a new job, new family circle, whatever. This is very, very nice energy. I don't know if this is another person here, because 5s can represent males. I'm wondering if this KG is worried about another person that's from the past, or someone that hangs around, or it could be the reverse here. This heater is supposed to turn itself off when it gets hot. Oh, God. Whew. Let me have a look outside. Yeah, I might go offline eventually and just get out of this house. Need to get out of the house. So what is this person thinking about you? I have to say very nice things. This person's thinking about you with all these love cards and that, and they just see the social engagement with you. But there is a fear thing there. It's either you or them. There's some sort of fear about something from the past coming through, or someone that they don't really like around you, or you don't like them. It's not mega, but it's still a bit of a worry. Okay. What do we get? 2 tarots for you. Do you read tarots at all, Destiny? We got the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I just asked in my head, what does Destiny need to feel and hear right now? And this is sort of like love, commitment, family, fun. And then your 9 of Cups is like, yay, wishes coming true. I can't believe it. Everything I'm focusing on. So you do have cards that mean baby boy, even twins. It's like the 9 of Cups is the 9 months of pregnancy. Then the 5s is all male babies. And then that's a surprise announcement. So I don't know if someone's having a baby boy around you, or getting a new job or a new car. Underneath, we've got the marriage card here, the stability, the rock. It's sort of like the 2 people are meant to be together. Really, really nice cards. I'm going to take them from me. I need some balance back in my life. Okay, Destiny, you are a moderator, so we will grab a couple of extra ones for you. One of these. What does Destiny need to hear? Make your intentions clear. So instead of just having dreams and wondering, is this person thinking about you, maybe send a message, or maybe go somewhere where you know this person goes and say, hey, how you been? You know, have an actual conversation. So it's time to put your intentions into action, I think, by that. And one more message for you, because you are a moderator. Taking a chance on something, and you have the 3, 9 there. 3 is the pregnancy area, the fertility. The 9 is the 9 months of being pregnant. So, yeah, I don't know if you're thinking of having a baby, or that's what's going on around KG, or down the track there's going to be that kind of thing. It can be reunions and getting back together, or apologising and stuff like that. Try and have a talk with him. I think that just be prepared. Some of it might be a bit uncomfortable. With that 7 and that 5, it can be uncomfortable, especially if stuff comes up about the past or another person, or so just be prepared for that. But it does look like wishes coming true and stuff being very, very nice for you. Brooklyn just wants a general reading today. Okay, Brooklyn. After Brooklyn, we have Lisa. Lisa, are you still in the room? Get ready. Josephina, if you're still here. Sarah, Pallavi. Can everybody that's on the list let us know that you're still here, especially because we've had other new people coming in that might want a reading, and if they're not here, the other people, we need to remove them. And I trust that everybody is subscribing. Now, if you did want to jump that list and get a better, sort of more detailed answer, all you got to do is hit that $5.55 US, and you will jump the list and get a more detailed reading. Hey there, Denise, you're here. Good on you, Denise. Okay, Brooklyn, general cards for Brooklyn. Okay. Okay. jumping out in twos. Bottom of the deck, news that you've been waiting on, it's still delayed there. Brooklyn, we have 3 females here in your reading. 2 of them get on with each other, the other one does not. So I don't know if you're the third wheel that doesn't get on, or whether you and a friend are trying to sort of work out how to get rid of somebody out of the circle. We have a flirty female. We have someone that's all about her looks, her health. She could be a hard worker. She could be a chitty chatter. Then we got someone that's always up in her head, overthinking everything. She could get depressive at times. She could get anxiety at times, but she's pretty solid with thinking and working things out. And she sometimes can be impulsive with what she says. Then we have another one who tends to show up as the, I'm here, this is how it is, and I'm a bitch, and listen to me. She doesn't have to be like that, but she can be science or medical. This one could be more like office working or government or something like that. And then that one over there, she could even be like a sports instructor or into fitness or traveling, talking on the phone with people overseas. So you've got 3 really different energies here. Be prepared for an argument with somebody. It's just sort of like you found something out. It's sitting around money or the future. It's not a love type thing I'm looking at here. So if you were thinking, oh, this is all about love life or whatever, no, it's not something to do with that. It's sort of like your plans. This could be mother, daughter, teacher. It could be the three women that you and 2 other females making plans for what needs to happen. We got a lot of study or stuff here, but this 7 of clubs could be forced changes that you didn't see coming. It's sort of like you thought that you were going to be doing this or going to this school or working in this job or whatever, Brooklyn, and somebody's caused that to change. And it's sort of like, oh, I need things the way they used to be. A lot of people are getting this with need things the way they used to be because COVID has just changed the way people live all around the world. It's just crazy. You do have a new friend coming into the picture, male or female, not too sure. There is a new friend coming into the picture. This is going to balance you out. This could be an invitation with work, things, especially with that Jack of Diamonds being on the bottom of the deck there. This could be a new job, a new career path. It could even be a raise if you're already working. We do have where you're losing commitment towards a certain dream or you've actually finished it. Now, that can be a relationship that you've decided you're not putting more energy into it. It actually could be a course of study. It could be something like that. If this is not you, this is something going on in the background here. Then again, like I said, this can be the depressive woman, the sad woman. She can be divorced, or especially for her sitting with that. It can be, let's say your mother's divorced or whatever. It's like she's going into a new engagement. There's something new on the horizon for her. Or if a business failed, there's a new business coming. So you've got something new coming here. This can be an engagement ring. It can be a mental engagement ring between 2 people. It can also be a new business adventure as well. There's no cups here at all, no hearts. So I feel this is to do with work, friendships, imbalance within friendships as well. And this is just sort of working out who's telling the truth and who's not. It's because, like this is sort of like, I'm just going to go silent here. I'm just going to watch from the sideline. So let's see what we get in your tarots. So Sarah's here. Denise said that she was here. Pallavi is still here. What about Josephina? Is Josephina still here? Josephina's there. Josephina is there. We got Lisa up next. So did Lisa say she's here? Is Lisa still here? If Lisa doesn't answer, Josephina, you'll be up next. Brooklyn. We get, financial card again. It could be where you're trying to borrow money to study or go overseas or something like that, go into a new course of study, buy a car, whatever. 6 of Pentacles coming out in this kind of sequence. It's almost like going with women and talking about the future. I don't know if you're going to do some sort of women's group type thing or get together with people. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Everything's pentacles and money. Money, pentacles. I don't think this has anything to do with a romantic interlude at all. I feel this is new responsibilities, not getting the money you expected, being disappointed over here, and this could possibly be the boss, and you're sort of like not seeing eye to eye with her or somebody you work with or study with or something like that. You are getting cards that mean feeling like you're being penny pinched, like breadcrumbed by somebody, and also holding on to what was and stressing about it. Now, if you're holding on to something about financial stuff where, oh God, I wish I didn't buy those shoes, or I didn't spend that money on the movies or whatever, I need that money now, you need to stop stressing about it. Bottom of the deck, you've got a new beginning there. You've got new beginning twice here on the table. I do feel you got a female energy in spirit, something to do with their head. So they might have had dementia, stroke, something like that, even impact with the head. I'm not seeing sickness or anything. Maybe in the beginning there was sickness, but then later on it was something more to do with their head, which can be, what do you call it, mental illness and stuff like that. So that's what we've got, Brooklyn, sitting around you. Just take notice of any dreams or messages that you're getting, because I feel like there's a female energy, and I'm starting to get a weird feeling in my head just talking about it. Pressure on the front of the head. Let's grab you a message card. If you've got a yes or no, think about it now, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, message for Brooklyn. Do what's right for everyone. See, you had a whole group of people there. So that's sort of like not just going, I'm going to go do this. I don't care if it hurts this person or upsets that person or whatever. I'm going to do it. Do what's right. That's going to have a nice ending for everybody, not just sort of one person in particular. And we'll just give you one of these to finish off. Be wary of the snake in the grass. Like I said, there's 3 females that I'm picking up on. One of them needs to not be in the picture, or you need to walk away from the other 2. So that's what I'm getting for you at the moment, Brooklyn. All right. Did Lisa speak up? No? Lisa hasn't said anything. So Josephina's up next then. Josephina. Oh, Lisa is next. Lisa, will I hear from Barry next week to talk about family business? Okay, Lisa, let's have a look. Get ready, Josephina. Sorry, Rhonda, I couldn't even see that. You got it in capitals and everything, and I couldn't even see it. I was too busy looking at all the flowers and the names on the list. I was actually looking for Lisa's name. That's why I was thinking she didn't reply. When will I hear from Barry? Business cards, eh? Lisa. We're going to give you 6 cards because your name's only 4 cards long. Something's coming to a definite close. When will you hear from him? In a period of 9. The 9th of a month, 9 weeks, 9 days, September. But something's come to a definite close here. You do have cards that represent relationships and things like that. You do have cards that could mean something to do with a birth, a baby girl, a pregnancy, and things like that as well. But when we're talking about business, that's usually the growth of a business, not a child at all, unless you're working with children or mothers and stuff like that. All your wishes coming true, all the plans and everything you put together, it's sort of like this being this massive build-up, but something needs to come to a close here at the same process. So it's almost like learning some sort of lesson from the past, saying, no, I'm not going down that track again, because that just causes trouble. And I feel this is more of a emotional sort of thing, nothing to do with the business thing about Barry. Let's just have a look what else we get here. 7 of Diamonds is working together. New job, new business, new place of working, new place where you go for lunch, whatever. It's sort of showing me all of that sort of thing. Let me just check in case of donations. Oh my God, no, I can't. I'm just being asked to do a reading at 11:30. That's an hour away. I really don't want to do it, not today. I've got one booked in at 2. They're all coming out the woodwork. I think it's because a lot of people are on lockdown and a lot of my clients are on lockdown. So I'm just getting phone calls. And it's strange, because when I'm feeling really pumped and I want to read, I hear nothing. When I'm feeling mentally like I just want to crawl under a rock, not exist, then I get everybody wanting readings. Here we go. Let's have a look. I don't really feel that bad, but it doesn't feel great. Let's see what Barry knew of the conversation. Another 9. It's got something to do with 9. This is the success and the money. It's 9 of Pentacles. A lot of people say it's the single energy, being on your own. And that could be why I'm seeing that. There might be a personal matter going on between you and somebody else at the same time. But this is success with money matters there. Also, you're still, either you or Barry are still trying to make a decision there. A little bit of imbalance going on. Underneath the deck, you need to be patient right now. So it does look like by September, but it does look like there's something else going on in the background that needs to be sorted out. A personal matter, a health matter, could be a female health matter as well that needs to be sorted out. It could be your mother, your sister, something like that. It's almost like there's some personal matter going on, either for you or this Barry character, and that's why there's a bit of a delay there. But September looks like that's the time. Or 9 weeks away, 9 months away, 9 days away. So 9 means something within your reading. Anyway, that's what I get for you. Hope that has helped. General spiritual reading for Josephina. No problems, Josephina. If you are on that list, please consider a donation, as Rhonda is saying there. You will jump the list. It's only $5.55 US. Yeah, we've had one so far right at the very beginning. General spiritual messages. What does Josephina need to know today? And welcome to the room, Josephina. You have been here before? I know there was another. People seem to change their names on here and then they come back in and say, yeah, I've been here before. And I'm thinking, I don't remember that name. E-P-H-Y. Actually, what I should do is limit the cards to 6, that's what I'm going to do if the name is bigger. So these are for Josephina, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just because it takes too long, and these are supposed to be general mini readings. Messages for you. Be prepared for up and down, emotional drama, gossip, happiness, love, celebration, more emotional drama, stress, someone very, very irresponsible, then being responsible. We've got something to do with 666 sitting in the middle of your reading. You've got 3 6s in your reading. 666. Got 2 black 6s finally. I like that it's changing as we go from this way to that way, because this can be really stressful. Someone's done the wrong thing, something at work, something at home, something within a relationship. Then someone's done something silly, not so bad, and then someone's taken responsibility over here. Be prepared for a lot of hard work. So if this is all to do with work, this is where it's 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours out of control. If this is study, this is 5 hours of study, 6 hours of study, out of control. So something's getting bigger. Something's getting bigger here. Now, we could be looking at this as a medical type thing as well. I feel it's sitting around a male energy here, someone that may have been born or died in June. And they're trying to show how it started off around the speech area or the movement area, and then it got out of control because they didn't look after it. That would be something like, I don't know, the heart or diabetes or something like that. And then it got out of control and they were gone. Yeah, so you have a spirit energy here. I think it's a male, not too sure. Something that got bigger and bigger. But just be prepared, things going up and down. This is sort of like having happiness and everything. This is happiness, but we've got these other stressful. This can be stress, it can be gossip, it can be anger is sitting here and frustration. It can be just a hell of a lot of paperwork or a lot of study and stuff like that sitting around you at the moment, Josephina. Let's get tarots for you. We'll do these ones. Yeah, I feel like either this is what's going on with you now, because I'm feeling crowds of people. I'm not feeling like this is just you on your own with somebody in a romantic thing. If it is, this is sort of like where you have a bit of a fight, it gets sorted out, then you have a beautiful weekend together, and then more information comes through, you start to have arguments and shit again, and then you settle down again, and then things fester. So it can be like that as well. This is a parent energy. So this might be going on around parenting skills or your actual parents or something like that as well, where mum and dad are just like, something's not right there. It can be a health related matter as well, where the health is good, then it's not, then it's good, then it's not, something like that as well. So your cards are showing me up and down at the moment. Just don't be listening to gossip as well. Get the facts. Don't be listening to gossip and untruth. Could be a lot of fear stuff I'm seeing here as well around you, Josephina, where you're starting to get worried about stuff for no reason, or maybe there is a good reason. But 6 is very prominent in your reading. So the 6 could be June, something to do with June, 6, 12, or 18. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, that's over-analysing something. Over-analysing a situation, looking really, really closely at something. The fact that it's upside down, I'm wondering if you're looking closely enough at something, or somebody else is. So let's say that you've got a sick parent at the moment and it's getting worse. I don't feel like it's been looked at closely enough. Something needs to be looked at from the past here. Something that was good before and it's just not working now. Also, we have do not be tempted by toxic behavior. Now, if this is a health related matter, this would be ingesting something, or drugs or alcohol or medication. Something's not right here. I don't think this is you, Josephina. I think this is somebody you're dealing with. And if you work with people that are not well, if you're a nurse or something like that, that's why this is all coming out. You got the bloody tower sitting here underneath. Something is about to push. Something is going to get to its peak. I'd like to be doing a paid reading to see the outcome, because we're sort of getting to this point and we've got this sitting here at the end, we've got this sitting at the end, and we've got this sitting underneath. Very, very sort of, just be prepared for something pretty heavy duty. If it's not you, you're going to be helping somebody that's in this situation, and you're going to be feeling a little bit lost as to, I just don't know how to help these people. But just be prepared for a lot of work going on as well, Josephina. Now, we could do your cards next week or at the end of the week, and that'll be totally different, and you'll have all these beautiful red rosy cards. But yeah, there's something to do. It could just simply be you're getting messages from the other side, from people that died of whatever thing, and they're trying to get through and let you hear from them. And it's nothing to do with what's going on right now. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy sort of reading I got just then. So it's not your dad. Anyway, I'll move right along. I'll just grab you one of these just to see what we get. Josephina, message for Josephina. Maybe this will be nice and positive. Relationship. This is soulmate, twin flame. Beautiful, beautiful card. Balance coming back. So whatever that is, I feel like it's someone on the other side probably trying to get through into the reading, but it's a mini reading, so I'm not spending too much time with it to try and connect with whoever the hell that is. Maybe they were into drugs or something like that. I don't know. And they're on the other side. Yeah, big responsibility. That it's like an overload coming, an overload, like it's something getting, it starts off where it's easy, where it's sort of balanced, and then there's a little bit more loaded on, and then boom, like it's a big load. So, Joe Mystics, you sent PayPal. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So we're doing that one next. Joe Mystics, I will just do Sarah because it's already posted there, and I don't want Ron to have to do that again. Sarah, what are the fees? What are fees, current feelings towards me? Okay, so this is a love relationship thing. Let's see what messages we get for you, Sarah. What's fee feel around Sarah? You're standing back to back here. Very, very different people. One person's looking at the past all the time, getting emotional about it. The other person's looking towards a bright future and a new future and things they want to do. There is something to do with a commitment here, but we have something that needs to be sorted out first. So there's some sort of either lie or something from the past, or some sort of male interference either from the past or from work or whatever. So there's something disagreeable here, but this is about long-term commitment, two people on the same page. but we do have somebody, either you or Fee, looking at the past and pulling it all apart, listening to what this person said about that and this person said about this. I don't know if you two work together. If you do, it's a very good match. It's almost like you can do the mathematical side of it and she can do the more physical side of it, or she or he, sorry. Yeah, it's like you match, but you don't match at the same time. So what's the intentions? What's the feelings? If the intentions or the feelings is about a new start, if there's been any kind of problems, it's about a new start, new beginning, or trying something new and going on a new adventure together. But there's also this fear or worry or something around something that was said, or someone being too quiet or something like that. Let's quickly do this and then we'll get on to Joe's mystics. No worries, Josephina. I had hoped for because you came in with all this expectation of something really, really wonderful. The only way of looking at those clubs is like paperwork and study. Like there's going to be a hell of a lot of it. And hopefully there's a successful outcome, especially with that swan coming out for you, like balance finally being restored and that. Okay. Okay, what have I dropped? News coming in, possible medical, hanging around waiting, death, and over-analysing something upside down. I don't know if they're for me or for you, but yeah. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Sarah, you're arguing at the moment. That's why back to back, boom, back to back. And that's more arguments on the horizon, but this is wanting to balance things, wanting things to, let's just start new. You've ghosted this person. Okay. Were the arguments about another female? Because we've got two females sitting here. Okay, what's going on with Sarah? Ten of Wands, a lot of stress and burden, stuff like that is sitting underneath this relationship, this friendship, whatever it is. We do have the Chariot. Both of you or one of you wants to go on this journey, wants to sort this out, new journey, new job. Maybe he or you may be throwing yourself into work at this time. Maybe that's what you need to do around this matter. Got Nine of Pentacles upside down. Nine of Diamonds to me is sort of like wishes and things like that. It's usually around work and stuff. So I'm thinking like there's something to do with work. Might be around him, might be around you. Some other female sitting there. One of them, as I said, one of them is she's a heavy-duty thinker. She wants action. She wants it now. Could be why we got this Chariot symbol here. The other one's all about family and love and affection and very emotional, can get negative emotions. Both of them can have the negative emotion side. The Queen of Spades can be someone that's depressed, anxiety, all of that sort of thing. The other one would be like very emotional, trying to balance things back out. Yeah, but this Nine of Pentacles sitting here, bottom of the deck, what did I say? Ten of Wands. Nine of Pentacles is like Nine of Diamonds, which is sharp, unexpected, didn't expect this, don't know what to do about it. You do have cards that usually represent someone that's been either lost their job or been in some sort of car incident as well, and especially with the Chariot coming out. So just be careful, don't speed at the moment or whatever. There's some sort of balance could come back, but I don't know when. You do have double nines there, so you might have to wait 9 weeks, 9 days. You might have to wait till there's some sort of celebration or work thing completed. I just don't like your Nine of Pentacles sitting upside down position at the moment. It can be where you try to fix things through money or buying something, or I don't know, like trying to fix things in the wrong kind of fashion, or this person you're asking about is doing that. We'll just grab you one of these to finish your reading. You got the Star there, so you've got new responsibilities and things like that. That can be a new job, and you can be being a star, top of your game. It's almost like there's some sort of conflict there, where a battle of the egos, or somebody saying this and somebody saying that, and listening to too many people in the background. But yeah, that Nine of Pentacles being upside down. Nine of Pentacles is usually the single energy, being on your own and really liking it. but it's upside down, so it's not liking it at the same time. Okay, so Joe's, I need to move on now. Candy, welcome to the room. I've closed the list just to see how I go. I'm doing a paid reading right now. Joe's, Mystic, no worries, Sarah, you're welcome. We'll have more look at that at another time. Now, if anybody's had a free reading and you would like more information, all you need to do is do that $5.55 donation, and then we can, like, for instance, Sarah, I could have put your name, his name, the situation. We could have looked at it more to see where is it going. But anyway, if you just want to be on the list for a free reading, Candy, possibly you will get on there. I do have to answer this question that someone's asking me. Okay, I'm just telling a customer that I could do her reading at maybe 1 o'clock. Okay, so Joe, what's going on with my relationship with D? He's been acting funny, not communicating correctly. I think all the men around the planet might be doing that at the moment, Joe. Dear. Everybody's got too much going on in their heads, I think. Okay, so Joe, we'll just put down, I didn't even check the donation. Have I got the donation? Oh, I did check it before, didn't I? Oh, there's Tuquan. Joe, I don't have a donation there. Oh, yeah, I do. It's not showing up on my, it's not showing up on the PayPal. It's showing up in my messages. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll look at you. 3 for Joe. 3 for D. 3 for possible outcome. Going on around you, there's you with the balance in the middle of the drama. Possible fears and worries, family interactions, interference, friendships interfering. This can be, usually these cards mean sickness and problems around the kidneys, the bowel, the bladder, all of that sort of thing. And it's good because the big black card of the extreme, if it's extreme as far as sickness goes, is coming down to a 3. So it's almost like if you're suffering from any kind of anxiety or sickness or whatever, it's coming down to a 3 where it's manageable and it's okay. But if we're looking at relationship stuff, this is sort of like all your fears and your stresses and maybe even jealousies and things like that. You're trying to have balance and commitment here. And it comes down, but it's still there. It's eating at you. It's something that you're worrying about. So let's have a look. What else do we get for Joe? Oh, he's got sickle cell. Well, it looks like it's going to not be as bad. I mean, once you've got it, you've got it. But it looks like there's going to be something to balance that out where it's more manageable. But I'm feeling like that's to do with your feelings at the moment, not so much an actual sickness. I was just giving the example that if that was sickness, that's how it looks. Okay. Joe. Your patience are needed. You've got double 2s here. So there's balance problems going on here because this is upside down. The 2 of Pentacles is upside down. Is there any kind of financial issues going on around you and your person at the moment, Joe? Because it could be there's fears and worries about the money. Like, where are we going to get the money for this? Or what are we going to do if we don't have this anymore? You're just being told that you need to be patient at the moment and sit back. I do like that you got the 2 red 2s, because the 2 red 2s, no matter if one's upside down or whatever, red diamond 2 and a 2 of hearts is usually the balanced married couple. It's a nice thing. It's 2 people that are committed to the same journey, but one of you is a bit out of whack, which you're saying it's him. He's acting weird. So around him, he doesn't think he's acting weird. He's the king of diamonds. He's stable. He knows what he wants. He's just taking his time. Now, this can be medical, can be a doctor, but this is all about good health, future, love for the future. And this card is usually about talking the truth. I do feel like he might be wanting to invest in either a new job, a new car, or something like that. But he looks happy as Larry, his cards. What else do we get for him? Judgment. Oh, he's got the 7 of Swords. Now, let's not all get excited. Yes, 7 of Swords can represent that someone that's cheating, but it also can represent someone that's lying, being secretive, being he's got something in the background there where he's there's stuff hidden around him. Bottom of the deck, you've got this commitment card here, bottom of the deck, which is nice. Let's see what's coming for your future. Future's going to be all okay, Joe, according to this. Love, happiness. Now, this is normally 2 people going to have a baby boy in the future. So I don't know how old you 2 are. And I don't even know if this is something that you're thinking about. But this is happiness, new beginnings, all your wishes coming true. So I'm not seeing anything bad there. Got that commitment card here, got the 2s there. I'm going to take this as just someone who's being imbalanced at the moment. It's got the 7 of hearts backed up with a black 7. So this is like 7 of spades. 7 of spades got nothing to do with cheating or lying even. 7 of spades, well, 1 black, 1 red is cheating, is truth and lies, or secrets, things hidden. But 7 of spades is like movement. Knows he wants to move or change something, but doesn't want to. It's sort of like a forced change going on around him. And it could be to do with his health as well, especially with that medical card sitting there. Future, we have all the symbols that represent pregnancy, baby boy, happiness, all of this here. We've got the Empress coming out for your future with him. I wouldn't be too worried about it. I don't like that 7 of Swords sitting there. I'm just going to clarify why that 7 of Swords has come out in the reading sitting over your husband. Is it your husband? Sorry, Joe. Oh, you're in your 20s. Well, no other woman come out in the cards at all. No other woman. So it's not something like that. So it's not cheating. What's he keeping hidden here? We've got the Page of Cups coming out. That's like the young love, the new love, all of that sort of stuff. And bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor. So we've got the Empress and the Emperor. These 2 are soulmate connected power couple. Very, very nice energy there. Now, 5 of Cups is 5 of Hearts. You've got double 5s here. So is there someone that he's lost? Someone that has passed over that he might be? It could be that sort of stuff that he keeps hidden. It could be where someone that either died in July or May or February, because we've got February, May, July. It could be something to do with some sort of loss that he's had in the past, some sort of forced change that went on in the past, and he keeps it to himself. But I'm not seeing anything to do with running off with somebody or whatever. Now, some people would say Empress and 7 of Swords would mean cheating on another woman because this is very sexual. I'm not seeing that because of all these other cards are really, really red and nice and happy over here. Okay, so let's just get you a message card. What's Joe need to hear? You deserve better at the moment. You deserve better than what's going on. And also, someone from your past trying to connect with you. I was just about to say that with this 5 of Hearts sitting here. It could be that you're going to have a reunion with somebody else and he doesn't like it. So possibly what he keeps to himself is certain friendships that you have or certain connections that you have that he actually doesn't like it. So he just chooses not to talk about it. Also, we have for you, just to finish this reading, Joe, news coming in that you're going to like, something you've been waiting for, but you do need to be patient. You've also got this 7 of diamonds down here. So you had 7s everywhere. So July, February, and what was the other one? May. You've got all these dates and times and things like that. 2, 4, 7, 14, 5, 10. So you've got all of those sorts of energies coming through. They might mean something. No, I've already said that. I do see the marriage thing. You're saying he claims he wants to marry you. No, I don't see that. There's other readers might see with that 7 of Swords and the Empress that could be that energy. But then when I flipped the other cards, we had the Emperor underneath, and that's used to. It's like a power couple, soulmate couple. I'm not seeing anything bad like that. I just feel like he might have something hidden about it's basically like something that was told to me ages ago about sneaky behavior, but not that bad. You know what I mean? Like sneakiness or something. It could be something as stupid as he wants to go and buy something and he knows that you don't want him to buy it, so he goes and buys it anyway, and then he keeps it hidden. Something like that. But yeah, that's that kind of energy I feel. But it just looks like you need to be patient. Things are going to turn around, and men have a different brain set to women. So yeah, you're both born in February. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're getting the 2 2s there. You do look like a very good couple. It does look like the marriage thing's on the horizon. But he had really nice cards, like nothing's going on for him right now. He's making his plans for his future. He loves you. He wants to be long-term commitment. Then he had that 7 of Swords come out in amongst all these lovely cards. And that tells me that there's something he keeps inside. So there might be someone he lost that he thinks about sometimes, and he's not ready to sort of talk about that right now. It could be something like that. Yeah, very quiet. Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much, Joe, for the donation. We'll have another look at another time, look more into it. Good luck with that at the moment. I wouldn't be pushing the buttons. I wouldn't be trying to. I'm not seeing anything really, really bad there at all. It's yeah, I just feel like it's something from his past. Like 7 of Swords would be where he used to work in a certain position and it's all changed, or COVID's caused problems, and then he's got this fear. That 7 of Swords could be fear as well. Could be something up in his head that he's fearing. All right. Hey there, Cookie Monster. Welcome. So Pallavi, when will I get the true love of my life? This is a very brief mini reading, Pallavi, but we'll have a look for you. We'll see if we get anyone on the table. Candy, I don't do that because everybody's been waiting in line. Basically, when you come in the room, you go underneath whoever's there. And what we do is if someone's missing, we move on to the next person. Okay? So sorry, Candy, that's how the list is. And it's not fair, you know, but you can donate that $5.55 and jump everybody on the list. And so where are you anyway, Candy? Yeah, see, you're at the bottom of the list there, but it won't take long. I'm doing mini readings now. It doesn't matter if someone left. It just means that the next person in line is next. Okay? It's sort of like you're at the grocery store and everybody's waiting to pay. Just because the other person at the front decides to take off and not buy their goods, you can't go from the front of the list, from the back of the list to the front and say, oh, hey, that person left, I'm just going to jump from the back. Unless somebody says, oh, hey, you at the back, do you want to come up to the front? Because everybody's sitting here waiting. I've been online an hour and 20 minutes nearly. Oh, I had to check that message too. Oh my God, I'm getting another person asking me for a reading now. Ah, crap. I knew this would happen because of lockdown. I'll answer that later. Wow. Okay. Oh, what did she say? Okay, so I've got a reading at 1. So I'll only be online for maybe another 40 minutes, guys, because I need to take a break. I want to get out of this house, have a walk, come back, do a reading, do another paid reading, and then I'll be back online tomorrow. So let me get through these ones. Oh, they were the last person on the list. Well, if they were the last person on the list, well, you are in that. Oh, because they shut the list. Is that what you're talking about? Sorry, Candy. I didn't know what was going on there. I thought you were I thought that Escalada or whatever was next for a reading and they're not here and you're trying to jump to the front. No, that's fine, Candy. You are on the list. You are on the list. Sorry, I was getting confused there with what's going on because I'm only seeing bits of a conversation. So what were we doing now? I'm getting all bloody confused. Pallavi. Okay, so Pallavi, let's have a look at you. You want to know about love life. You're going to be with the soulmate, true connection. Probably June next year, and you have a selection. You have a selection. True soulmate is in the picture. Now, this might be a description of one person, so bear in mind. This person would be someone that is an electrician, a plumber, a builder, a chef, okay? So that person likes to work with their hands. They like to be family orientated. The two jacks together is usually the wedding invitations going out. It's usually the guys and guys getting together, the women getting together, the preparations. So you do have those cards meaning, yes, there will be something. The other guy, the other description of this other person, which, as I said, this could be all one person. This person might have brown wavy hair, curly hair, maybe not. They might be a person that drives cars, trucks, buses, all of that sort of thing. Kind of in line with this, like a manual sort of person. This one would be very attracted to you. This one's very in love with you. I feel this might be the one person rolled into one. Both of them could have brown hair. So I feel like it's a brown-haired person, possibly someone that travels a lot. Maybe they travel to and from work. Someone that likes to talk a lot, someone that wants to do overseas trips. We do have, once you're, I don't know how old you are, Pallavi, but once you're together, we do have the cards that represent fertility and baby boys here. Now, this card can mean someone that you already know, someone from work, someone from school, someone from your past, possibly. I'm not really feeling that. I do think they may have been born in June or they may have lost someone in June. So they may have a parent that died. They may have a brother, a sister, someone that passed away around them. Also, they may be born in June themselves. So they may be a Gemini. But then we have the military person. We have the lawyer, the strength. I feel that this person is the father figure. I feel that this has got nothing to do with it. But yes, will you meet your soulmate? You have the soulmate card coming out. You have the sex and friendship and fun card and fertility. You have the new beginning going in the right direction. You have the two separate people coming together on this. When, I'd have to say something to do with June or 6 months' time. It could even be 6 years' time. I don't know how old you are. But yeah, you've definitely got either a selection between two or that is the combination of one person in one. Sometimes that's what happens. Like if I looked at my husband, he would get two separate cards because of his job and because of other things that he's into, which would be blended. So let's just get you your tarots, Pallavi. Oh, Rhonda, you're leaving? Oh, okay, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda. Pallavi. So it does look likely, Pallavi, there. Yes, you got the soulmate card again. So yes, you will be with that right person. It's going to be a lot of hard work here with this Eight of Pentacles. It's sort of like it could be someone that's very well off as well. They might have a lot of money or something. They might work very hard. I don't know where you work. If you work, it could be two people working together. But this is working on a journey together. Down the bottom of the deck, you got the star here. So it's all written in the stars. And it just dropped out as I went to show it to you. The star could be an Aquarius, doubt it, but it could mean something to do with an Aquarius. Very nice energy around the star. Oh, okay. No worries, Rhonda. No worries. Got things to do. Oh, yeah, it's Sunday over there, isn't it? It's Sunday for you. I keep thinking for everybody like it's just Monday here. Okay, so next up on the list is, who's up next? Oh, we'll grab you one of these, Pallavi, but that's looking really nice as far as being, you're going to go on a love journey. This is nice as well. It could come through for a family member or a friend, this person that you're going to meet. It might be where you're traveling to see someone that's sick, or you might be traveling because of some sort of business thing or something like that. But through a friend or a relative, that might be where you meet this person. Okay, so that's you, Pallavi. Joanna, what were we looking at for you? Angel messages in regards to love. Joanna, did I tell you? I told you last time, like, to just, if you do want readings because you're on my profile, just to put it on there, just to put it on WhatsApp. Did you actually leave me something and I didn't look at it? Because sometimes I get lost. Anyway, we'll do your messages, Joanna. Let's have a look. There's not many people on the list now, so that's all right. Angel messages regards to love, Joanna. Wow, Joanna, you got it all going down. These cards are nearly like the same cards. The Pallavi had these two characters sitting here. This is soulmate, and then this is the friendly, happy-go-lucky guy. Like, we've got the two energies here, but then you've got the mother and father figure here. So messages about love. This is the King of Swords, and King of Spades, and the Queen of Spades. So that's sort of like, it's almost like I'm looking at something to do with work or something official here. This is almost like a government type thing I'm looking at here, sitting in the middle here. Someone maybe that doesn't speak up here. What I don't like, Joanna, is this sequence here. This can represent police, car, and paying a fine when I see these three together here. So it could be something to do with court, something official, and that might be something you're working on. It might be the studies that you're going to be doing, Joanna. But yeah, this is sort of like being successful. You've got a lot of study and work and things like this up ahead. Messages about love. The only love card you got here is these two. This is the soulmate, and this is commitment for the future. But I feel like there's this whole other journey here. This is someone possibly very stressed about where you're going or what you're doing, but then you're successful. This is success sitting right next to all the long, hard effort. So I don't know if you're about to embark on your journey with college or work or something like that. And if you're already involved with somebody, it looks like there's two separate energies here around you that are very interested. One of them would be a love connection. One of them would be a friendship connection. And I think it might be three of you hanging together and two of you come together in a relationship. There is the chance of something very, very solid in the future, but I think this is more about your journey with work and things like that. So Denise is up next, right? And then Jade and Sahu, and then finally Candy. Finally, we get to you, Candy. Sorry about before, Candy. I thought you were trying to take the place of someone right at the top because the list was closed, you know. I didn't realise, like, the list was closed and you'd come in after that. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because I don't look at that too much while I'm reading. I don't look across that side. And then the people texting, it all goes off the screen. You're thinking about the college right now. Someone's really stressed about the whole college thing. Someone's really stressed about it all. Be prepared. This could be about your parents, in particular your dad. There may be something to do with some sort of illness or something here, because this can be something that's underlying. I'd have to say it's either to do with his legs or his speech or his head. Because of where it's coming up as. I don't know for sure. Like, I just think that might be study and stress and paperwork, and someone fears around it. It could be your own fears about it, but you know you can do it. You know you're very strong at what you want to do. There may be something too with jealousy here around you on your journey. Maybe somebody else jealous. Okay, what do we get for you? Page of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords sitting at the bottom. Seven of Swords, that's Seven of Spades to me. That's forced changes going on around. I feel that's your parents. I don't feel that's to do with your love life at all. This is you setting sail. You've got like 3 jacks here. This is opportunities, fun, laughter, new, everything. This is wonderful energy. This is being very balanced, secure. Maybe these are the teachers. Maybe they're the teachers of where you are. But this Seven of Swords, as you know, can be cheating, lying, stealing. It can be defeat feeling. It can be a lot of fear. I'm feeling fear here. I don't know if it's around success. I don't know if it's around relationships. But you asked about messages about love from Spirit. We got one card. One card about love. I think it's maybe the message is trying to tell you explore, have fun, enjoy, because you can get serious later on. You know, love might interfere with your journey. I do know that this can represent Seven of Spades. So if you were thinking about your journey and college and where you're going, it could be delayed. It's sort of like you're not going to get there and you're going to have to do online sort of study and stuff like that, because it's just you can't travel or something like that. Because you've got lots of stuff. The Jack and the Knight of Wands and the Jack of Clubs is usually overseas connection. So you might have a love overseas connection here, but this would be silence here. It would be like where things just aren't happening the way they should be. You do have spirit energies around you too, Joanna. Okay, so we did those. Let's just get a message for Joanna. Maybe we'll get a loved one in here. Time to take a chance on something new. And over here for you, because you are a moderator, luck will be on your side. This is the lucky cards. Brooklyn decided to make a payment. Yes? No? Nope. Nope. Cookie, are you just putting green hearts or did Brooklyn make a payment? Because I already read for Brooklyn. I'm not receiving anything here. Let me shut PayPal and reopen it. There it is. It just come in now. Okay. Gosh, I've got a lot of stuff open on this phone. Bloody hell. Now I get 2 notifications about it. It just went bing in my ears. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to a paid reading again. Hey there, Anjali. Yeah, I'm okay. Been better. Health-wise, I'm okay. Mentally-wise, yeah, I've been better, but I'll get around it. Yeah, the green hearts are for the donations. So that's, yeah, don't post green hearts, people. Any color but green. Green hearts are if somebody donates. Brooklyn, you just donated. Yes, Brooklyn, I can see that now. What are we looking at for you, Brooklyn? It's all stopped. It's all stopped. Brooklyn. Oh, it's on there. Yeah, okay. What's going on? Well, for you, you got the love bubble thing. For him, not shuffled enough, sorry. Okay. Brooklyn. Again, you get the love bubble thing. Bryson. There could be something eventually. For you, you got a surprise invitation coming your way, possibly from that person you're asking about. It could be an invitation to an engagement, a wedding, things like that, overseas trips or working together or staying together. There's some sort of invitation that makes you very happy here. I do feel like, even though what you say this person is to you, that there's a little bit more to it than that with that Jack of Hearts sitting there. Let's see what messages we get for you around this. Sitting around that person, it's almost like a teacher, a boss, or a father figure that it's showing all this responsibility stuff going on. Then it's showing someone from the past that's sort of interfering in whatever. So let's say that this person you're asking about was with somebody for the last year or something like that. Or it could even be a problem between this person and someone at work, someone at home, someone in his love life, whatever. There's some sort of not so nice feeling there around him. But it looks like he's got job, new responsibilities, wanting to be the good person. But I feel like there's someone that's around him that it's sort of like he doesn't want to deal with it at this stage. So you get Six of Swords, rescuing, and then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I need to turn that one back around because it keeps coming out in reverse. I think you might be reading too much into this whole thing at this stage. Brooklyn, you do have an energy of a male in spirit around you, possibly kidney or liver or pancreas or something like that he may have died of. He would have been everybody's friend, very helpful person. When he worked very hard. You do have that energy around you. It's almost like a parenting energy, so it might be a grandparent or something like that as well. Could be an old teacher as well. But in regards to this relationship type thing, it's almost like either you feel this person rescues you from yourself, or you feel like you're trying to rescue them out of something that they're involved in. But let's have a look. What have we got around him? He's got all the cards that mean marriage, family, commitment, love. I think he fears things like children and that for the future. Like he's not ready. Like it's sort of like he just wants to work, earn the money, and then sort of put that stuff away till later. He's got that Six of Cups energy there. I think that might be, you've got sixes coming out everywhere on the table. So something to do with June is sitting around you or him. The future between the two of you this is sort of like working hard together with this type of thing. It's lots of conversations, going out with lots of people. But this here is like some sort of disagreement that doesn't balance, doesn't work really good. Can be two people going in separate directions as well. We've got 3 queens in your outcome. We've got 2 that are both the cups. We've got the love queen and everything. So if you're wondering what sort of would eventuate, it's almost like there's three separate energies there. It's like a friendship thing, everybody gathering together, but one is quite secretive but forceful at the same time. One is all emotional and everything, and the other one's sort of like the family, caregiver, the best friend. Bottom of the deck for the two of you, we've got the 8 of Swords. You stress yourself out about this friendship, this feeling. So for now, it's just sort of like working, going out with groups of people, having a good time. I don't like that 5 of Spades sitting there. What was the bottom of the deck here? You've got another 5 sitting here. This is that eventually turning around to that. So that would be where there's not enough talking going on. There's a bit of silence going on. But eventually, this is friendship and talking. So I do see, for you, your side of it, I do see like you feel like this is a soulmate kind of connection, but it's also a friendship and fun. For him, the marriage card's there. I don't think this is about two people getting married or anything like that at this stage. I do feel like it will change the dynamics. Maybe by May next year, there'll be something different comes into the picture. Hopefully it's not a different female coming into the picture. All the females on the table, one of them's very emotional, very family orientated. It could even be news about someone that's pregnant within your circle as well. They would be having a girl by the looks of it. Let's just ask the cards messages for you, Brooklyn. Thank you for the donation, Brooklyn. Someone's watching you at the moment, so it could be this person that you're asking about. And also something going on behind the scenes has come out. So something else is going on for this person right now. Doesn't have to be something sexual or, you know, another girlfriend or anything like that. It could just simply be something bigger, like with work or what he wants to do or something with his life. I do feel like he's being governed by this man here. I think that this person's telling him what he needs to do, when he needs to do it, and reprimanding him, basically. That's what I'm feeling with that. This over here might be the mothering energy, where she's trying to want what's good and what's happy and celebrations and all of that, but she worries about movement and cars and all of that sort of thing around you or him. I don't know if this is making any sense whatsoever to you, Brooklyn. Let's have a look. You and him. Oh my God. You got the moon, he got the sun. They go hand in hand. This is you sort of like, what's there? What do I need to know? What's going on? This is him like, you know, today's another day. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. It's sort of like he's almost like walking around, seeing someone walking around totally unawares about all this drama going on in your head over here. But the sun and the moon together, you got the moon come out first. So this is confusion and waiting and trying to see what develops there. And then the sun finally comes out, and then you got the Ace of Diamonds there, which is where you finally know like which way direction to go. So that's what you got today. We'll give you one of my new oracles here. Prosperity. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. Have gratitude for everything that's already going on in your life. So I think you need to just be sit back and see whether this thing develops or whether it's just a really nice friend that you're going to have for the future. But I do see a bit of confusion around that 5 sitting there, that black 5. It's sort of like, it's not going where you wanted it to go. And that's what I get at the moment, Brooklyn. So I hope that made some sort of sense there. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm reading and that, I'm getting all these different messages and feelings and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, I'm wondering if this is really helping the person or I'm confusing them more. Denise is up next with what's coming towards me in love. Hopefully we get a love reading for you, Denise. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes when I've done readings, I go, I hope that was clear as mud, guys. When I do a recording, I say, well, that was clear as mud to me. I have been getting a lot of comments and people contacting me saying that the reading I did with the contact with the dead, with deceased loved ones, that they're really sort of finding connections through that reading. So I'm planning on possibly doing one of those a fortnight. Tomorrow might not get online. I'm planning on possibly tomorrow doing some recordings and some editing. I do have to do the star signs and get that edited and get that ready to go on. Oh, actually, do I or don't I? I'll have to check. If I do, I do. But yeah, I need to get some readings done and up ready to come online because I've been failing in that department and doing too much of this. Oh, yeah, the mediumship stuff. Yeah, once I start connecting, it's sort of all streams ahead. I need to listen to my own stuff too, like what I'm feeling in that. It's pretty hard. Yeah, the connections with the lost loved ones. So I was looking at Denise. Denise wants love messages, right? Denise. No, I'm going to give you that one because it dropped out with it. Stress to start with, imbalance to start with, and then wishes finally coming true. So you can see that this is the past, this is the going into the future. So see how they're all turning red. I like that they're all turning red. Over here, this is sort of disappointment, frustration. Somebody did the wrong thing or said the wrong thing. Somebody irresponsible with their actions. It's almost like a parenting thing where the parents are just not there. The feeling I get here is like you could be in a room with somebody and feel very alone. It's like someone sitting right there and you just don't feel something's out of whack. Someone maybe said the wrong thing, maybe they did the wrong thing, and you're sort of like there's some sort of frustration and yuck sitting over here. Then we got like this, I feel happy again. I feel balanced again. I feel like love again. So there is your potential for love. It may be from an unknown, unexpected source with this Three of Clubs sitting here. That can be through someone that you didn't even think knew you existed, or someone that is a friend or a relative. If you're already involved in a relationship and you're wondering where it's going, it is turning around through an unlikely sort of interaction or something that you would think would make it worse, makes it better. If you're single and you're looking for someone, it's like it's going to be nice. And it's also where I see you, like I'm seeing you in my head walking into a place where everybody fits with you. So if I went somewhere tomorrow and I was invited and they said, oh, it's a talk about crystals, I think, oh, yeah, all right, I like crystals, why not? When I get there, this is the feeling I'm getting over here. When I get there, I'm like, oh my God, this person reads. This person's a medium. This feels so right. The colors on the wall are my favorite. Oh, there's a butterfly over there. It's sort of like you walk into a room and everything feels right. That's the feeling I'm getting with this here, but it's coming from something you would least expect when I see that sitting in amongst this over here. Now, I do have to tell you that you yourself or somebody within your family, male or female, I don't know, something's going down here in the pelvic area of the body. That could be their intestinal tract. It could be their lower back. It could be their kidneys or whatever. Whatever it is, it looks like they were irresponsible with their own health treatment. They did something they shouldn't have done. They ate something they shouldn't have had. It will pass. It will turn around, but there's always going to be something because of this event. There's always going to be something. You also have connection with somebody in spirit. I'm feeling the baby energy. So I don't know if you lost a child. I don't know if your mother lost a child. I am feeling the baby that was never there. Something to do with June 6, 12, or 18. It could be a female energy, someone that was pregnant and lost their life because of pregnancy or something like that. But you have this loving, nurturing energy in spirit around you, something they did that they never got to apologize for before they passed. So that wouldn't be a baby. Someone that they'd like to try to say sorry. They're trying to say sorry from where they are. So I don't know if any of that makes sense. And I know you were asking about a love reading. This is supposed to be a mini quick reading, but as soon as they jump in, I give all the messages. We'll do a quick couple of these. 6 people in the room. We got Brooklyn, Joanna, Divine, and Cookie. That's 4. And I'm reading. I'm reading for Joanna. So is Jade, Soho, and Candy still here or not? You haven't lost any child, but maybe someone close to me has. No, I'm trying to put it out there about what the energy could be, because they're not presenting themselves. They're only presenting things that represent pregnancy or kidneys or bowel or bladder. They're not presenting whether they're male or female at all. They're presenting that they were part of why they're not here anymore. So what I mean by that is, if it was someone that had kidney problems and they weren't supposed to eat, Devon and bacon and salted goods and whatever, they continued to do it. Or if they had lung problems, they weren't supposed to smoke, they kept doing it. So it's someone that's showing me that they kept doing whatever it was, and then they passed. But I don't know if it's male or female. I am feeling a loving female kind of thing, but I'm feeling a male at the same time. So it might be more than one person, Denise. There might be more than one person, Denise. Okay, so let's just get you this, Denise. Heart overflowing with love, coupled by the bloody Three of Swords. Now I think the person is presenting that they died of the heart, either heartbreak or heart attack. I think that that's the person trying to come through, because I've placed the double threes together. Something to do with March or June is coming through in a big way. So there's definitely an energy through the other side, heart or head. You got this Page of Wands here to do with love. So to do with love, I feel like you might be in love in the right place, the right time. It'll come through an unlikely coupling. So what I'm thinking is it might be someone who's been betrayed, hurt, they're healing, and then you go on a new journey of love with this person, and then it's looking pretty bloody nice over here, and especially with this underneath, because this can be, how about we go for a holiday, or how about we do this? So if you are involved, Denise, this is telling me like through some sort of tough event or something like that, or even a third person, the love changes in the right direction. If you're single, it's sort of like through something unlikely. Anyway, that's what I get for you, and I really need to go offline. I should have been offline by now. You can cross the mountains. You've got the mountain card. That's sort of like you're going to be presented with some things. You've got some challenges coming up. Okay, so after Denise, your dad died of the heart issue. Okay, so maybe it's your dad. He was trying to present himself. But there's something irresponsible there with all of it. Oh, he always comes through. Okay. Yeah, everybody please make sure thumbs up. Please make sure that you are still subscribed. Even if you subscribed ages ago, please check that you are still subscribed. None of them went down over the weekend, thank God. But every time I go live, I seem to lose subscribers, gain subscribers, lose subscribers. It's just weird. All right, so Jade's Cloud, we've called you many times. Okay, so Jade's Cloud, you're still here. Who is on the list next? Who am I supposed to be reading now? Divine Goddess, is it you? Okay, Divine Goddess. Okay. You were after Denise. Okay, Jade's Cloud, you'll have to be after Divine because, as they said, we were calling out, and I called out the list previously, and we wanted everybody to confirm. You will be next. Okay, we've reversed it again. Jade's Cloud, Divine. Okay, I'll do Jade's Cloud first. Jade's Cloud. Okay, Jade's Cloud. Here we go. Jade's Cloud. Now, what was your question? Divine has said she just wants messages. Are my finances going to improve? Okay, so we're looking at finances for you, Jade. Okay, Jade, I can see that there. Jade wants to know about her finances. Let's hope we get a yes here. Let's just see over here. Is Jade's finances going to improve? It'll just feel right. I'd have to say that one means yes, looking at that. Jade. You've got nothing to do with money coming out on the table, but you do have celebration and happiness. You do have stresses turning into balance. So you've got black 4 turning into red 4. We have something going on around the relationship or health here. We have the hospital card here. There's some sort of shock coming through. Now, that could be a government building. I'm just going to put another card down just to see what's on the other side of it. Okay, there's the money thing. There's the money thing. I just needed to see what was coming through there. If you're trying to borrow money or going through some sort of legal hiccups, there is a piece of paperwork missing. So they might say something to do with 4 as well. So I know out here in this country, if you go to borrow money, you have to be working full-time for 12 months minimum to borrow certain amounts of money. Otherwise, you need special this and special that. That's the kind of thing I'm feeling around your financial situation. You've got no money cards until later. And this is sort of like a new job opportunity here. This is the two people talking about a new job. You may have to do some sort of movement with work. What I mean by that is instead of working down around the corner, you might have to travel so many miles to be working. You might even be online doing working, or you might end up hopping on a plane and going somewhere else. But down the track, this is all the financial drama being over. So this is nice sitting here. That's responsibilities, makes you happy, makes you balanced. But first, you've got a fair whack of stress sitting right here in the middle of your cards. I do see something around you to do with twins, baby girls. So they don't have to be twins being born now. It might be twins that were born ages ago. And this is someone that you associate with or something like that. You also have double fours. Now, double fours can be, don't go overboard with spending at this time. So if there's something you really, really want to buy it, but you can buy it later on, don't buy it right now. Don't invest any money in anything. Don't borrow money for something that you're not even sure if you're going to be able to pay back. But also the 2 4s can mean something's going on in the background. Two people are talking to each other about your journey or your job or your love life or whatever. There's two people having a conversation that maybe shouldn't be having a conversation in the background about your journey. Now, that can even be parents having a discussion about their daughter, their son, or whatever, and what their wishes are. You do have the energy of the hospital and someone that would have died in April. I feel male energy and young energy. So they either were born or died in April. You got the baby girl, my baby girl, my baby girl sort of thing coming through here. Now, if they were an adult and a grown-up, it may be that they had a very, very young spirit about them, Jade, that's coming through here. So let's just finish this reading because this is supposed to be a quick mini reading and I'm going way too overboard again. Soho. What's going on, Soho? Stress feels never ending. Yeah, it's coming to an end. 10 means it's reached its peak. It's coming to an end. That's why I wanted to see what was over this side, because this is sort of like how much more stress can one person take? And that's where it's turning around, Jade. Yeah, the twin thing can be someone just like me as well, like not me. It can be a feeling like someone that's crossed over and they're saying, you're just like me, Jade. You're just like me. You're like my twin living again. So it can be that kind of energy as well, that when they're on the other side, they try to get through in that way. And they try to say, such and such is just like me, looks like me, talks like me, whatever. So Soho, yeah, Soho was before. So we got all these people that are saying that I'm here. I think that people come and go and listen to other readings or something. Twin flame, you got the Jack of Hearts there, Jade. Got the Jack of Hearts sitting here. That's the soulmate, the twin flame energy. It's nice energy, very balanced energy. It's coming in your future. It's a nice surprise, actually. It might be an invitation to a wedding or an engagement. A new job, whatever. There's some sort of invitation there. Okay, you get an invitation. You got definite invitations coming here. The Fool upside down. So the Fool is usually you're ready to start. You're going on a new journey. You don't give a shit about what everybody says. When it's upside down, it's a failure to take on that new journey. So if you have got something that someone's offering you as far as a job, whatever, it's a start. You need to do it, whatever it is. At the bottom of the deck, you need to communicate with the right people at this time as well. Anyway, that's what we get for you, Jade. It's looking pretty good in the future. The doubles could mean you might have to wait 4 weeks, 4 months. It might even be April next year before things turn around properly for you. Why have I got water on these cards? There's no water on the table. Okay, so what was I supposed to be doing next? Divine Goddess. Okay, Divine Goddess. Soho, yes, I will do it. I do need to turn this thing off. I have a booked reading at 1, and I wanted to get out of this house, go walk along the beach or something, and now it looks like I'm not going to have time. even though I can't walk very far because of my bad ankle. Do you know what I've done? I have been in the wrong space of mind this morning. I've got up and I've put on my socks and I've put on my brace for my broken ankle on my good foot. I'm sitting here thinking, why does my good foot feel weird? I put the brace on the wrong bloody foot. That's where my brain was today. I don't think I should be reading today. Okay, so we're looking at Divine Goddess. Now, Divine Goddess was just messages, wasn't it? What do we see for Divine Goddess? Let's have a look. Divine Goddess. And then Sohu, Justina Rani Sahu. Wow, what a name. I can see your question, what changes are coming in your life over the next 4 months. These readings are not for 4 months. These readings are normally short-term, the next couple of weeks. So anyway, we'll just get messages for you, Sohu, and we'll get messages for, who was I reading? Divine Goddess. Divine something. Divine. This is for Divine. 6 cards for Divine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 messages you get, Divine, are things going smoothly, new friendships, can be sexual, fertility, all of that sort of thing. Could be announcements that someone's pregnant or trying for a baby. You do have those kind of messages there. If it's not a baby, it's a new job, a new beginning, a new news, something new. You do have a little bit of work and something throwing you out of whack, and then it's going to turn into a lot more. We do have feeling like you're mixing with the wrong crowd for some reason over here. Some sort of forced changes coming up around either your work life, your friendships, or where you hang out. Right now, where I live, this would come out a lot for people because we've been forced into this ridiculous lockdown thing and ridiculous, like they've shut down things like Kmart, everything. It's sort of like, where do people go to let their brain relax, if you don't work, if you can't work or whatever. So a lot of this is coming up for people with lockdown, COVID, vaccination, all of this stuff. So this could be that stress sitting there, but this is Divine. You've got these beautiful cards here, a new friendship blossoming, new responsibilities. I do like that you've got 2 of clubs sitting next to 6 of diamonds. This can mean that you work 2 days a week and they give you 6 days pay. So it's sort of like getting good pay for minimum effort. But I do see that turning around into being 8 days work with only 6 days pay. So it could turn around again. So just be prepared for financial things to go up and down at this time. If there is any kind of sickness thing, it looks like it's the wrong medication or something's wrong here. Something's not right here. And it could cause that where you need to change things, force a change. You need to change your lifestyle or who you hang with or what you're doing. And I do feel like it can be where there's decisions being made. There's 3 people or a family here. Some people are totally on board and other people are like, no, that's not for me. So there's something like that going on as well. But yeah, congratulations if there's someone with a pregnancy in that. It's not showing me an actual baby as yet. So I feel this is someone talking about, I'd like to have a baby in the future. And it can be a new job, as I said, as well. If this is a job, this would be a little bit of paperwork turning into a lot of paperwork. And then this would be where you need to go to Sydney, let's say, to study a particular thing. But because of COVID and all the rest of the shit, you can't do it at this time. So you've got to find a different way around. So your changes are happening within your future of what you wanted. It's changing to because of other people or other circumstances. We need to get this finished. Divine, you are single at this time. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about 2 people in a relationship. I'm seeing a new friendship, possibly a sexual type thing. There's something to do with someone imbalanced, a relationship that's on the rocks there from the past as well. Or you might be dealing with someone that's going through that. Or you might meet someone who's in a relationship that's on the rocks. But yeah, that's sort of like associating with the other cards. If that was a 7 of hearts or whatever, and that was an 8, that's sort of the thing I was talking about before. You walk into the room and you feel like you fit. This is like walking into the room and feeling like something needs to change here. But you've got some positive cards there. A lot of your wishes coming true. And just be careful what you're wishing for when I see black cards sitting next to it. Never wish for something bad on somebody else. Put it that way. What have we got for you? Even though you might be hurting or need to wish. You got the Nine of Cups, Nine of Hearts, Nine of Cups. You've got a spirit energy around you. You've got the Lovers there. You said you're single right now. Do you want to be single? Because it looks like somebody new is coming in that's going to be a really good match. It might be through something that you don't want to go to. So you might have to go to some function or some get-together or whatever, and you're thinking, I just don't want to go, don't want to be there. There's something very, very nice about this. This is wishes coming true, hopes, dreams, everything you're wanting. Really nice cards. Bottom of the deck, there he is. There's the King of Swords sitting there. King of Swords is police officer, lawyer, military, someone that works at night, someone very official, someone that wants everything that's right. I don't feel that's the person you would have this journey with. I feel that that person somehow causes that journey. So that could be a boss. That could be a new boss or a teacher or a job that you go into and that's your boss. And then you've got this love journey. So you've got two sorts of things going on here. You've got this sort of stress and worry over here. And then you've got this really nice energy over here. So that's what you've got today. Last but not least, I'm glad it's resonating because it's making me confused. Last but not least, let's get on to Soho, who left the room and come back. Soho's question is, what changes are coming in my life? Okay, because you said about the 4-month thing, and like I said, these are just brief readings. So this is sort of like what's going on, what's going to happen. What are we saying now? My relationship is ending before 10 days because he likes another person. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Soho. Let's see if we get a nice new person for you. Sahu, sorry. Is it Sahu? He's coming in and out of your life. Okay. We both separated before, like 5 months ago you separated. Again, he come back into your life 2 months ago. Again, you separated. So he keeps going here and there. Okay, so let's see if we got someone new coming in for you, Sahu. Hopefully you got someone new so you can walk away from this person. You've probably got a cosmic connection. That's why he keeps crossing paths with you. It won't be 4 months. This reading will not be 4 months. I'd have to do a 12-month spread for that. And this is just a free mini reading. Yes. This, I believe, is the one that you've been in and out of relationship with. It's causing you mega, mega stress. This 10 means it's coming to its final. It's ended. Final ending. We have a new beginning here. Possibly through work or study or finance or something like that, where there's somebody new. And then we have you going into a new happy direction with yourself. You are still worried about the past and about him. He's sitting on either end of your reading. So you are worried about that. You're also worried about another female sitting there in this reading. You do have one of each suit on the table, which means confusion, confusion, confusion. So right now things need to settle down. I'd be throwing myself into work or study or something that makes you happy and adjusted. This is like joining with groups of people that are like-minded. So if you're a particular religion, maybe you're going to go and join a church group. If you like to sing, maybe you're going to join a group of people that like to sing. If you like going walking, maybe you're going to join a group of people that like walking. I feel like you need to be involved with people that like doing what you like doing and trying to step away from this. This is just not good energy. This is usually someone that loves you a lot, but they don't love you enough because of what they're doing, like with this black 10 energy sitting right around this person. It needs to be done, but it looks like, again, you said about 4 months, what's happening in 4 months. Don't be surprised if this person tries to come back in again in 4 months. My advice would be not to let this person back in and join up with new people. I'm not seeing you like this with one new person. I'm seeing you with a group of people having happiness and love, and friendships and going on a new journey together. You may be thinking about doing something new as far as studying something new and that to get your mind away from this character over here. Let's just see what we get for you, Sahu. Free list is finished, guys. Hopefully nobody walks into the room now. Candy asked to be added, but they left and never came. Candy was put on the list, and then I apologized because I thought Candy was trying to jump the list. And I was trying to explain that everybody's been waiting and she has to be where she is. And then I realized she just wanted to take the place of someone that left to get a reading. But yeah, I don't know if she heard me say that or whether she got the shits and took off. So if I've got missing subscribers, it might be Candy that decided to leave. Oh, well, that's a shame. I totally forgot about Candy until you mentioned her now. But obviously she's not here because we've got Brooklyn, Joanna, and this reading I'm doing for Sahu at the moment says I've got 3 people in here. So I'll quickly get this done. I'm going to go down and change this thing to the right ankle and go and try and have a bit of a walk and go to the post office. And then I'm going to do a reading for this lady. I want to go and buy some Goslamé. Wow. Okay, these cards are meant for you. Same cards as I got before. You can go on a new adventure with a new person. You're not ready. You're not ready for a new person, Sahu. This is your cup of love overflowing. You want to be happy. You want contentment. You want a new person. You're not over this yet. You've got this broken heart going on and on and on with this character that was supposed to be with you. You will have somebody. I do feel you need to join groups of people. This person is waiting for you. It's underneath. It was upside down, so you're not ready for this. Not ready for this. Somebody finds you attractive. You find them attractive. But you're still wrapped up, your heart's still wrapped up in this person for now. So for now, you're saying about the next 4 months, I'd be working on myself. I would be doing whatever it is to make you the best version of yourself right now and just focus on you, family, friendships, work, study, whatever it is that makes you happy. And I know you're probably saying, he made me happy until he didn't. But for now, it's telling me that this needed to come out like this. This would be you mending your broken heart. It's coming out upright, which means you're still in the thick of this right now. So you can have love and happiness and truth. It's just trapped by this person's behavior right now. But I do see a different character here. This person's different. This person is fun. They want to go on journeys. They want to have a good time. So maybe even just looking at making a friendship, not a romantic friendship, just a friendship for now. Anyway, that's what I get for you. So Sahu, I am finished for now. Yeah, I'm going to go buy a Goslamé. Yeah, Joanna, I've been on, I used to go on a lady's channel. Her first name is Greta, and she's got the big fingernails. She never puts herself on camera. I asked her one time why she doesn't go on camera. She said she can't be bothered doing her makeup and that. I said, well, do what I do. I don't put makeup on. Just go on. But yeah, she reads a lot of cards. You've got to wait a long time for that reading. And I remember waiting over 2 hours for my paid reading. It was a paid reading. And then when I got it, part of it made sense about the past, but stuff that he said, there was a lot of it that really didn't resonate with what I was wanting to know at that time. And I thought, being a reader myself, I know that when you get other messages, it's stuff you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know. But yeah, I waited a long time for the reading. It was good. It was good reading in the end. But I like sitting there listening to the other people's questions, because then I would throw my 2 cents worth in. And what I would do as well, which you girls could do this as well, when I'm doing a reading, and you could say in your mind, go, the next card she pulls are for me. Even if I'm reading Joanna, or if I'm reading Rhonda, or whoever I'm reading, that's what I would do. Whenever I watched a reader that I was waiting for my question to be answered. But that Greta, she only does things like, what's going on between me and this person. You know, like I'd say, me, Cancer star sign, and Virgo energy M. And then she'd say, what's going on between the two people? Yeah, you couldn't ask, oh, is my husband this, or is my girlfriend doing that? You know, you couldn't ask that. So while I sat there waiting, she would bring up somebody and they would say something that was relevant to me. And I'd go, okay, whatever card she pulls for this person, I'm going to take them as a message to me right now. And it pretty much worked out really good. It worked out really good. But there was another reader, Minnow Tarot. He has a huge following. And I used to watch him nearly every single day he went live. And I would just listen to the star sign. I would wait for the star sign. Most times I'd get online, he'd already done it, and I'd just scroll back until I found the Cancer star sign. But yeah, I did pay him twice, just a mini donation. I think it was $5 or something like that. And all he did was go, okay, Butterfly, you're up next. Your question is blah, blah, blah. And he goes, and he goes, bang, bang. Oh, yeah, the answer is no. And that was it. That was the reading. And I just thought, oh, my God, 2 cards, answer is no. And then the next day, when I asked him that, I asked him the first question. I was really, really happy. I was really happy with the answer. I was happy with the cards that he pulled because I knew what they meant. And then the next day, I stupidly asked about somebody else, and the same question, but about somebody else. And I got the opposite answer. And I spent the next week feeling like shit. And I thought, hang on a sec. He told me this on Wednesday. He told me that on Thursday, which was the opposite, conflicting to what he just told me the week before, the day before. And plus all he did was go, bang, bang. Oh, that means this and that. And I was just sort of like, hang on. So, yeah, I stopped watching readings because I was upsetting myself. Bella, I have closed the list. I am going offline. I do have booked paid private readings that I have to get done. So I'm sorry, Bella. I don't know if I'll be online tomorrow. I'm thinking of possibly doing some recordings tomorrow. I might do them today in the afternoon or something as well. And then that way I can get back online. But you'll have to come back tomorrow, Bella. But yeah, please subscribe. Have a look at some of my videos that I posted. That might answer your question anyway. A lot of people getting a lot of stuff from the yes and no's and things. So toxic if you force the read to match you. Yes, when I do the star sign readings, that's another reason I stopped doing them, because as soon as I get to a particular person's star sign, I'd be hoping for something. So that's why I started going like this. This is for every star sign. This is for every star sign, whatever order they come out in. And I would just put them in 3 piles, and then whatever come out in whatever order, and I wouldn't think about anybody or anything. Instead of shuffling each one and pulling them out, I thought, nah, because I don't want my energies. What I should do is get somebody else to shuffle them for me and say, these are for the star signs. But then their energy will be in there. So yeah, when you're feeling bad, look what I just dropped on the floor. Death and 10 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Oh, no. What else have I got on the floor? What did I stop on the bottom? 5 of Wands, a battle. Oh, I'm not looking forward to today. That's how I've been feeling. Anyway, guys, I am going... Oh, so if you do star signs, you stop watching star signs. Yeah, because they're negative, aren't they? There is that, what's his name? He's British. And I really liked his readings, but I've noticed that every single one I was watching, he was saying, oh, this is a relationship, it's over. Oh, this is a third party, it's over. There was nothing positive in any of these readings, and I was just getting really depressed watching them. This other girl I watched, Ali something, and she's got a lion, a diagram of a lion. I'm assuming she's a Leo, and she's got like 500,000 followers. And I would every week watch the star signs And every Saturday I would watch the touch base with the star signs. And sometimes I felt really, really good. And other times I felt really bad. And then one day I thought, I'm not watching this stuff anymore because this is just a general reading. And yeah, it's just going to take me down a really bad path if I see something I don't want to see. But yeah, what I'll have to do is when I'm doing particular star signs, I'll have to maybe just sort of shuffle and try and find somebody I can think about that is not that particular star sign, so it doesn't, like it's nothing to do with them. Yeah, so reading can get chaotic. Yes, you're correct there. I used to watch Ali as well. I've just noticed that her readings over the last 3 that I watched, I haven't watched any in July. I watched maybe one in June, and then I was watching in May. I just noticed they took a very, very negative tone, and not just on my star sign. I watched my moon sign, my rising sign, my husband's sign, and his moon sign. I don't know his rising sign. It's between two. And then I watched this particular other person's sun sign. And I just noticed that they were, for me in particular, that they were getting really, really negative. And not just mine, like they were getting really, really negative, and it was making me feel shit. It was making me feel really, really shit. So I just stopped watching them. I'm still following her from time to time. I might look at something on a Saturday or whatever, but yeah, I prefer not. And plus, I'd rather have someone that reads like you, like if you guys read something or pull some cards for me or whatever, I'd rather somebody that sort of knows a little bit about me to have a look and see what's there or even look at my own cards, Your rising is Cancer. Oh, geez, your rising is Cancer. So mine is Cancer star sign. Moon is in Capricorn. And then I think I'm Gemini, the rising, which is not great, being Gemini. It's either Gemini or I think it's Gemini. I'm pretty sure it's Gemini. Anyway, guys, it's 12 o'clock. I've got a reading at 1. I've got a reading at 2. I don't really want to do them. But yeah, I'll see how I go about tomorrow, whether I'm here or not. If I'm not here tomorrow, I'll definitely be here on Wednesday. It looks like I've got another booking there that I've got to sort out as well. I'm not going to do that one today. I might even tell that woman that I'll do it tomorrow for her. She was asking for me to do it like right now, and I just don't want to. Your Venus is in Gemini. A cap in the moon sign. Yeah, I don't know much about the star signs anyway. I just know that my mother, father, and one of my sisters is all Capricorns. And I was like this with my mother, and I'm like this with the sister that's Capricorn. Six of Swords Tarot. Yeah, welcome to the room, guys. Yeah, I'm going. I'm signing out. I wasn't even going to come online. I've got a bit of a tension thing going on here at the moment with me. So I need to go offline. I'm going to go make myself some Tulsi sleep tea to bring the nervous energy down. I was wanting to expend my nervous energy going for a walk, but it just shows me how I'm not in the right mind today by putting this on the wrong bloody foot. I've put the brace on the wrong foot and wondering why my right foot is feeling very unstable at the moment. Okay, guys, I'm going. So I'll talk to you guys later. Talk to you on WhatsApp, Joanna. Bye.